Alright, so we got ourselves a quick little writing update. Um, I've been having a hard time writing at home. Like, pretty much I'm not writing at home at all, essentially. It's just, I find it hard to focus. I was going to try to today. I really was. I had my laptop. I was going to go sit in the living room because it's quiet. You know, the bunnies are typically sleeping by now or trying to sleep. They're in low power mode, essentially. And every time my phone is over here, it makes my speakers go staticky. Whatever. So I was going to try to, and we had a power outage overnight, and I think our router got fried. It's not getting a signal. I thought they shut it off due to our bill being overdue, which it's always overdue because money. But so I paid it, and it still didn't come back on. It still wasn't reconnecting, so I contacted support, and none of their resetting stuff worked, so they're gonna have to send a technician out. But all that to say, the time I was gonna spend trying to write today at home for the first time in a while got caught up for like 35 minutes doing that, so that threw me off. My pace is all. Now it's like, okay, what am I gonna get? Half an hour in writing? Not worth it. I can't get immersed in that. So, and I tried to book the library today, but today and tomorrow are both booked in the times I would go, which is freaking annoying. Who keeps booking my room? So I'm gonna try to see if I can get a different room tomorrow, but I'm sure the conference room is probably booked as well. And I could just go in there and sit at like any table or sit at a chair, but it's like being out in the open and trying to write. I don't like, because I feel like it's just I'm not. It's like whenever I was like on a bus or flying on the plane or something like that, going to visit a friend, I tried to write on my laptop once and on the plane, and I just felt like everybody was staring at my screen. I felt like everyone was like reading what I was writing and judging or just whatever. I just felt watched, and I don't like that. So I can't be on my computer in a public space trying to write or anything. So I didn't get to today. I'll try to tomorrow. Otherwise, where I'm at right now is I think I just broke 200 pages. And it's been, like, with every other update I've been saying, God, has it taken a toll on me. Every single chapter takes me weeks to get through. I've not had a single chapter where it's like, oh, we flew through that one. No. There's just so much implicative dialogue. There's so much character I need to portray. There's so many like themes, characters, rules, environmental stuff I have to introduce and describe because of just where we are in the story. And just, yeah, it's a lot. So about 200 pages in, but you know, we're getting there. And I had to keep going back to what I had written. I've gone like, I finished a chapter, and then next time I go to write, I've just gone back to the chapter and just like, let's do it again and just keep going in it because I thought of some new, better stuff or whatever, or I remembered something I needed to mention or whatever. So yeah, Discord, I don't have any internet, so you don't need to be trying to connect. You either, VPN. I'm just gonna go ahead and edit my ghost hunt that I went on recently. I'm working through that, trying to get it down from a 40-minute video to like maybe 35, something like that. But oh god, you guys want to see the timeline for this freaking ghost hunt? Check this out. That's the timeline. That's all the edits. And it's just a ghost hunt, so I'm not adding any sound effects. It's just 3 different camera feeds with 3 different audio feeds, with sometimes stacking the audio to make sure that, like over here, this is just the same audio duplicated with different volume compensations and compressions and stuff, trying to boost up certain things that I captured. And then you have like all the text up here and stuff, so just like, you know, well, yeah, like over here, like the text on screen or whatever have you. Yeah, changing the paranormal channel's name to, it is currently Archive of the Unexplainable, but I'm changing it to just Lincoln Paranormal. Because stay with the theme of Lincoln this, Lincoln that, Lincoln this. Which will make pretty much the book channel the only one that's separated from my online name, alias, whatever. So, you can hear my PC warming up because it's loading the timeline. Anyways, I'm going to get to work on that. So, Wish me luck in writing.